And we're back.
We're back. Inside our interview.
After a heated level 10 meeting this morning.
It was a heated level 10 meeting this morning.
Dude,
It was good though. It was good.
It's tough, right? Because we're fucking...
It's just passion, right? And we're constantly trying to better ourselves. We're constantly trying to better Redline. That's all it is.
Yep. Gotta keep pushing the team, pushing to be better. Yeah. Marcus likes to say, be better.
Be better.
Is it getting brighter in here? How many more lights did you add? I feel like I can't. I need my sunglasses. Burning my retinas. All right. What are we into today? We don't know. Let's see. What does Kayla have in store for us? 52.
Facts.
What was 51? Seems so long ago. I know 50 was like our story, which was I watched it. It was like random. I missed a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
We jumped from 20.
45 minutes of before Redline even opened the doors.
Just don't get me started talking about randomness. You know, I can't. Sometimes I never shut up. Hire a professional.
Safety.
So that's a SNL skit. All right. Come on, YouTube.
Our next guest thought that he should, quote, do his own electrical. Please welcome Felix Cruz.
First time.
You mean long-time watcher, first-time guest?
No, first time electrocuted, long time it hurt.
Long time it hurt.
So, how did you decide to do your own electrical work?
Yeah, I kept telling my wife, it's just wires. Babe, it's just wires. Honey, nothing's gonna happen, it's wires.
Right.
You know when you see a guy diffusing balls in a movie, you think, I could do that?
I've never thought that.
I love. So I thought, what the hell? I'm gonna install my own circuit breaker.
It's only
Oh,
wires.
my God.
No, trust me, there is no God. The whole idea of a breaker is to stop a power surge, right? So I think I should start with the power dial all the way up because that's what I'm trying to protect myself against, right?
That is very bad logic.
So I got this thing cranked up higher than lightning, and I like time to screw in the metal screws, right?
No, not right.
Cut to, I fly so hard through a sheet of drywall that my screen physically detaches from my body and travels at a slower speed, kind of like Peter Panchado detaching from his body.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, so after I hit the steel support column, wiping out the entire first floor of my home, I am hit in the face by my own scream. Right?
Yeah, wow. And what did you learn from all of this?
Gloves, you gotta wear gloves.
Well, thank you, Felix.
Yeah, excited to get my check.
There's no check. There's no check.
No
He's like, there's no check. Gloves.
Gloves. What'd you learn from all this? Gloves.
Oh my God. It's only wires.
You're right.
It's only
right.
wires. It's only wires. It's only wires.
Just hire a professional.
Well, what size are the wires? Let me get my quarter out.
Nickel or a dime.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's only a small leak.
Nice.
Says right there, suitable for wet locations. What the fuck?
It wouldn't leak if you would have put the screws in it.
You think so? Or is there a knockout? There's like a KO seal on the top that didn't get plugged.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's just where the water is coming out of the box. That's not where it goes into the box.
What does it say right there? I can't tell. Suitable for wet locations.
Exit?
Dude, I don't know, like...
Exit for the water.
Also looks like this guy, whoever put this in, like drilled from the inside out, and they fucked up all this shit around the side. Like,
right?
You got to drill from the outside in, right? Like, or get a fucking bigger box and cover that shit show.
Or both.
And what? Why are you fucking siliconing shit? Like, sounds like some free-floated wires behind there also, which is also against some of the codes that we know. You know what I mean? Like, Maybe. Right, we can't know. I'm
Yep.
speculating.
Yeah, 100%.
Speculating. Years of speculating. I can speculate again.
So what I like to do when I can't have blowout, if you can't have blowout on either side of it, generally you should be able to hide some blowout behind a box, right? But I'll use a smaller drill bit, drill all the way through, and then come from both sides, drilling through it so that you get a nice looking hole from both sides. You just gotta meet in the middle.
You know, sometimes you just have to take a few minutes before you start and just think about how things are going to end up.
Yep.
So tired of fucking watching these idiots do all this work without thinking about the next step until it comes.
Yep.
Then you have like
Right.
42 saddles and 64 bins trying to get from point A to point B.
And trying to fix shit. Yep. Pretty much.
You know you need like 17 boxes in there
How many
in order to
times?
get that.
This guy went to Home Depot 4 times.
Every time.
every
Every time. Every time. We have the right tools. Do we? Oh, this is Gavin.
Oh.
This is one of our techs. We were out on this job just getting some pictures, me and Kayla, but I saw his new little bandsaw. Have you seen that thing?
I haven't seen it. No, he told me about it.
It's got a teeth, like there's only like a couple inches where that fucking blade spins through. Like, you know, that's the only space it can cut. So it's not like, you're not putting a lot of shit in there, right? Like
Right.
you only have this much space, but on those feeders or when we're doing, you know, service wire or whatever, it was like butter.
It's like up to a 1-inch conduit probably, or 1.25 inches or something like that.
I'd have been out there with my hacksaw or my sawzall, you know.
And
Nobody-
still got
nobody-
it done faster, right?
Of course. Nobody carries a hacksaw anymore.
Yeah, bandsaws are sweet though.
I'm old school.
Like butter.
Even me, though, I'm out of like a sawzall. But these
Yeah,
guys today,
sawzall.
they're buying everything that makes it easier for them.
100%.
But they don't seem to be finishing the job any faster.
I don't know.
Wonder what Kayla's going to put over the top there.
You're doing it to her again? It's like, put this here, put that there.
Wait, I have an idea.
She.
What? Got anything else to say? You see anything wrong in that picture? Standard load center replacement, you know what I mean? NEMA 3, separate meter socket. I don't see that too many. Like in Arizona, we got a lot of all-in-ones. Most of the rest of the country has like a separate meter socket, but then they put their panel on the inside. All of our panels pretty much are on the outside of the house.
Ready to label everything?
Yeah, it's got a label maker.
Yeah.
Old load center there. Do-it-yourself wiring. Oh yeah, look at that.
Nice.
What is that? They're like is that 220? I don't see a neutral color. But what is that? It's going into like an entertainment center or something for the TV.
Right. Just straight out of the box.
I want to see the other side. Yeah, I mean, what else are you going to do if you wanted to build a center console, but you didn't want it to be attached to the wall? Hey, it's only wires. They're just wires. It's just wires.
You think it's 220?
Well, I don't see a neutral color. Some ground wire, couple number 12s.
I'm glad you're being safe. I'm glad you're being safe with that. Ran the ground wire also.
I wonder.
Good job.
I can't even see a box here, so I don't even know if like almost
Yeah,
looks
you can
like.
see the shine kind of coming through.
Can you?
No,
yeah,
you would be
I was
able
gonna
to,
say, I
yeah.
can't see. Shitty. Do better.
Years of experience. Teaching yourself as you go.
Years of experience is greater than teaching yourself as you go. Sometimes I have to remember where the alligator eats.
Oh, yeah.
Teaching yourself as you go, I think, is better. Dude, if you have years of experience, you have to continue to teach yourself as you go.
Every day.
Like, what else are you? How else are you
Every
going to
day.
learn? Like, you go through an apprenticeship. It's 4 years. That's it.
You're never gonna know everything and learn everything. You gotta fucking keep learning.
Well, and even then, it's like 4 years is the standard apprenticeship program. But my fucking my journeyman when I was an apprentice, right? He was like 8 years before you can call yourself a journeyman.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what the state certificate says or what test you passed.
Yeah.
Look at those handsome devils.
Gucci, Gucci, Goo.
That shit took a lot of fucking work too. Like getting the APSEP certified was tough. I don't like school per se, but like
Right.
this one was a lot of classes, a lot of weekend
Yep.
studying. I
Yep.
think I missed Christmas because I was fucking. We were like
Right.
something was going on. We were studying during
on
Christmas. Yeah.
Christmas Eve or something like that. Yeah.
Well, we can't push education to our team if we're not willing to push education on ourselves.
Right.
How am I supposed to lead? How are we supposed to lead anyone if we're not doing the same shit? Right?
Yep.
Like if I'm not getting better, how do I ask somebody else to get better?
100%. And I'm the same way, right? I don't necessarily love going to school and sitting in classes and things like that, but sometimes that's a good way to learn. Sometimes it's a good way to get a baseline of things to learn. Obviously, this NABCEP certification, we had to prove that we also had on-the-job, hands-on training, and we had to design certain systems and different things to actually even get this. This was one of the hardest things I think I've ever had to do as far as getting any kind of certification. Right?
It was harder than getting my electrical license.
Right.
Like my electrical license, I just needed to take a test, pass, and then fill out the application, right? Like this definitely had a little bit more. And not only that, like my electrical license, in order to keep it renewed, takes money.
Right.
Doesn't even take another application, just takes a renewal fee. This you gotta renew every
And you gotta have credits.
3 years, right? You gotta have credits, you gotta earn those credits, you gotta fill out new applications, you gotta fill out new projects, you gotta prove that you know what you're doing. So all of this leading up to hire somebody that actually fucking cares enough to get certifications. Hire somebody that's trying to be better, right?
100%.
And ask for license. Ask to see their license. And it isn't just wires, right? It's more than wires.
Yeah. Call us.
It's like lightning voltage.
It's lightning.
It's like I set it up to lightning voltage. See ya.
Later.